You must understand every step of the video creation process. Even if you're going to be hiring an editor to do the editing for you, you still need to understand what makes good editing. In this section, I will be going over the steps for the video creation process that I myself take on the majority of my accounts, and the process that the majority of faceless accounts on TikTok go through. Now, there may be some niches or some styles that have a slightly different creation process than what I'm about to go over in this video, but the basis still remains the same. Step 1, idea generation. Coming up with the video idea is the spark that ignites the flame. I've already gone creating ideas in an earlier section of this course, so check that out if you haven't already. Step 2 is script writing. The script is absolutely crucial for most faceless videos. It comes from the idea, and it's what the voiceover and the editing depend on. Most scripts can be easily generated with AI, so there's little need to hire a script writer. Step 3, voiceover. The voiceover is a script coming to life through a relatable human voice. Now, the voice can be an actual human or it can be AI. With 11 Labs and other AI softwares being able to generate such realistic, human-like AI voices, there is very little need to hire a voiceover artist. Step 4 is editing. The editing must be engaging with high quality footage and edits. You can do this yourself, or you can hire an editor, which is what I do to save time. Thankfully, I'm very experienced in video editing, so it makes it very easy for me to give revisions or edit videos if I ever need to. And step 5 is to post. In this section, I will be going over all these steps in great detail. And like I said, some of these steps might look a little bit different depending on what the niche is. With certain niches, the script might not be written by you or by AI. It might just be taken from a Reddit post, for example. Other niches might not even have a script or voiceover at all because they're just clips taken from the internet. Streamer clips, for example. I don't recommend posting those types of videos though, you know that. But in this section, I'm going to show you how to create scripts with AI, voiceovers with AI, and then I will go over the principles of what makes a high quality edit. Posting and hashtags and all that will be covered in later sections of the course. ChatGPT can write amazing scripts. Literally all of my scripts are written by AI. On my faceless accounts, that is, not the videos with my face. But the key to writing good scripts with ChatGPT is by having a super detailed prompt. I've provided a template down below this video that you can use and adjust for whatever videos you're making. But let me run you through my process of writing a script on ChatGPT. Alright, so I have my prompt here. This is probably a little bit of a different prompt than what I've included down in the description of this video, but the principles remain the same. So usually I'll include a little blank space down here for the hook, because usually AI sucks at creating good hooks. A human can create a way better hook, so usually I'd recommend you to create the hook, but I'll include a blank space for that, and then I'll include a blank space for the topic up here. So let's say I want to create a video about the raccoon. So I would put raccoon up here, and then in this blank space, I'm going to have a hook. So I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to say, is this the cutest pet breed? All right, so we have a good script here. Usually I'll regenerate it a few times until I get one I'm really happy with. And then sometimes I'll edit this even more and add a couple sentences after this, telling it to talk about certain aspects of it. So I'll be like, talk about how they'll eat your trash and mess up your house. Yeah, so now it's talking about your trash can specifically and talking about how they'll eat your garbage and stuff. So you can be very specific. If you want it to focus on a certain element of the topic, you can just simply tell it to focus on a certain element. Now, this prompt I have right here is completely dedicated to animals and it's completely catered towards animal lore. But let's say I wanted to do an account about blue-collar jobs. I'm going to switch the script to be about blue-collar jobs. Watch this. All right, so I reset the script to how I have it before, just, put the blank spaces back in there. But I'm only going to change a couple things. So the script should portray their cuteness, obviously get rid of that sentence. Describe the animal, okay, describe the job and make it educational. Instead of act like the pet is perfect, I'm going to say include the salary and benefits of the job. And there we go. All right, and there we go. Just a few simple changes, and now it's ready to generate scripts about jobs instead of animals. All right, so I'm going to do underwater welder. I'm going to say the most dangerous job in the world. All right, now watch this. And there we go. Now we have a script in the same style, but it's about a completely different topic and a completely different niche. Now, a few quick things I want to go over. When you're making scripts, I recommend doing all your scripts in the same chat with ChatGPT, so that way it's all organized. Don't create new chats each time that you create a new script. Also, if you just create them in the same chat, ChatGPT will get better and it'll basically understand what you like. Now, when it comes to ChatGPT, for a few different reasons, I recommend getting the paid version where you get access to GPT-4 and the ability to create GPTs. For one, GPT-4 can create way better scripts than GPT 3.5. And on top of that, you can create your own GPTs, which are basically just versions of ChatGPT, which are catered to whatever you want it to be catered towards. So this one I'm using right here is one I created called Short Script Writer, and it's basically just what I use whenever I'm creating scripts for YouTube Shorts or for TikTok. And then on top of that, you get access to DALL-E, which can generate very high quality AI images for you. So yeah, that's how I create my scripts personally. Just use the prompt down below, adjust it to your needs. You know, you can change whatever you need to. Just be very specific and you're going to be able to create amazing scripts.